Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is another Saturday with another live Q&A, and today we're going to be talking about keyword research, which is the 6th episode of our crash course. I'm very excited about today. Every day I'm excited, especially in the lockdown. So, guys, thank you so much for everything that you have, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking this video already. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are having an awesome and wonderful day. I hope you guys are really enjoying your time at home with the family, and a lot of you here that I know that actually doing a lot of FBM and fulfilling orders themselves. But the good news is that a lot of non-essential products are opening up, and you'll be able to send your products in, which is very, very good. And I think Slowly is going to roll in and make sure that everything will be fine. And as we see now, they're thinking of actually opening up the whole country and making sure it be a gradual movement to make sure that everything goes back to normal slowly but surely. Will take time, but will happen. And also they're putting a lot of testing in the Amazon warehouses to make sure they test workers and make sure they minimize any infections and anything like that, which is really great. And also Amazon is planning to hire another 75,000 workers to help us with this big surge of sales that come in. And actually they say up to 20 to 30% more increase in sales during this difficult times that we have, because everyone's at home, is bored and buying stuff online. And just before I came in here and I come in to my to do this special episode, I actually just purchased shoes. And before I come in, because you have nothing else to do, as if I'm gonna wear my shoes in the house, but hey, there's nowhere to go. But hey, I bought them. Was very spontaneous buy and very reckless and irresponsible, but it is what it is. So guys, please let me know if you hear me well, if you see me well, if everything is great, so we can get to it. And if you have any question, please leave it in the comments so we get to it at the end of our little tutorial that I'm gonna have for you. So today we're gonna talk about keyword research. Hopefully we have some little bit of time to talk about listing critique. We're gonna take the camera binoculars. If you weren't here already, we have done 6 episodes so far. This is the 6th one so far of a crash course of how to start an Amazon FBA business, especially in private label. And I'm walking you through it to be able to get you started at the same time. So today we're going to talk about keyword research. We're going to talk about the different tools that Helium 10 has, Magnet, Scribbles, Frankenstein, and everything else that they have to make sure that we're using them in the most effective way. And now, for sure, this keyword research, it's really important. But also, guys, you need to understand any listing is not only about keyword, because that's the technical part, which is very important part, because that's where you're going to get the most of your buyers, or you're going to get your customers. It's the connecting keyword or the connecting vehicle that's going to bring your buyer or your customer to your listing. So it's very important to do your keyword research very well. And also, most importantly, that the copyright, how the copyright is being written, what kind of emotions you're tapping into, to make sure that you have this path of purchase, that if someone comes in, you are in very good systematic way where you'll be able to convert them from doubters to believers and then to buyers, which is really important. So we'll talk about all that. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Saad Basim. I'm an active Amazon seller, and I help people in their journey as well. And we have Amazon FBA Giants group in the Facebook. If you want to join, please go ahead and join. But send me a message. Let me know that you want to join, because we don't accept anybody. We accept everybody, but we don't accept anybody. We need to make sure that really nobody spam the Facebook group, and it's not going to be there. Just, we're there to help each other, not to make each other's miserable and having all these conspiracy theories and, hating your life and all this stuff. So we want to make it a really good environment for people to learn without any judging, and make sure we really get the best out of the group. So let's see who we have here, and let's get to it, guys. Let's see what we have. We have Pernilla. Pernilla says, hello, everyone. Hello to you, Pernilla. Thank you so much for joining as usual. I appreciate you. And we have Nancy says, good morning, Saad. I'm Megan. Good morning to you, Nancy. Thank you so much for being here. Nancy, she's the master of listing optimization, listing creation, which is a service we have, guys. If you want it, please, the link is going to be below. But she's the I can say the queen. Hopefully I don't offend anybody by saying this, but she's really master at writing copy, and we work very well together with the team. A team that does the keyword research, she does the copyright, and also at the end, I take the listing and make sure it's really the way that I like it to be. Sometimes we're very, very pain in the bum, but hey, we have to do it because we have a reputation to look after. So Nancy, thank you so much. I have never seen someone write like you, and you have done all my listings for all my products and my clients and everyone who actually wants a listing creation and optimization as well. So thank you for being here. We have Kyle Hove, the retired man, the one who's working behind the scenes, who's really, really busy. Kyle, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sending me those messages and letting me know how you are working hard and doing all these molds, and you're fulfilling a lot of orders per day. So congratulations to you, my man. I appreciate you, brother, and thank you for all the support that you do in the Facebook group and also here. Please, guys, Kyle Hove is a bank of knowledge. He has a lot of knowledge. He built a business from nothing to now he's making really good money. I'm not going to be the one who says how much, but he's been doing very, very well. And my hat goes to you, man, you and your wife and your family. Thank you so much for being here and adding all this value in the Facebook group and answering people's questions, which is very, very important. I appreciate you, my man, and thank you for being here. Then we have my wife, the one who does everything behind the scenes. If you see any proper English that in my YouTube, or you see it in the Facebook group, that's her. That's why if you see different personality in language or punctuation and whatever stuff they have in English, it's her. I'm the one who just talk. She's the one who really organized me, making me look like I'm smart. So thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Then we have Kyle says, Amazon made changes this morning with inventory. They're allowing more non-essential inventory inbound to Amazon by limiting quantity. This is awesome, really awesome. I really think everything is going to go back to normal, guys. I'm really happy about it. You have no idea. I'm going to be very honest with you, and I've always been honest with you. And as I said, this channel is always based on transparency, integrity, and honesty. Half of my sales is really plummeted to zero. But this is due to because the product or the nature of products that I do is actually in partying and gathering that requires people together. But I know everything is going to be well. At least we're much better positioned than people who have retail business, who have an overhead, who have employees, who have a lot of things. Us, at least, we're still making sales. Our stores open virtually and we're still making sales. I know we're going to get back to it. And also I'm using this time to make it, use it in a very efficient way. I'm working on my listings. I'm changing all my pictures. I'm redoing my enhanced brand content. I'm reworking my listing. I'm doing everything I can to be able to make it happen. And also the good things that I'm doing right now is actually I'm launching 3 variation of my supplement product. That the one that actually I just did it as you guys know, I have been very clear with you. I showed you all my results. I showed you my account, which is public. This one, I mean, not public that you know the product, but it's public by me sharing my numbers, and already did $400,000 last year, which is really awesome. And I'm going to add to it because it did very well during this difficult time. Supplements do very well during a time of crisis, and people really look for healthy supplement stuff like this. So I'm adding more stuff to it, and hopefully it's going to be awesome. So I'm working on images. I'm working on my supplier to get some stuff in, which is I'm really excited about. I'll see how that goes. But really exciting stuff. And Kyle, thank you so much here. We have Josiah says, hello, Josiah. Thank you so much for being here, my man. You're actually a hustler. Josiah, he's a guy who actually works very hard. He still has a side hustle. Plus he's building his business, which is I'm very proud of you, my man. And we have Audrey. Audrey, how you doing, Audrey? Audrey is one of the biggest fan of the Giants. She's the giant of the Giants. So thank you so much for being here. And also Khair says, hello, Saad. Khair, I'm very proud to see you here, man. Every Saturday coming in, you're joining and you're being a part of that community. I'm very excited for that. So thank you for being here. And please, guys, like the video, subscribe, because not because I really want to get those likes and it's like a proof of me, hey, look at how many likes, that means I'm giving a good content. It's not that, because if you don't like the video, if you don't hit the notification bell, YouTube doesn't push us in the ranking, and we don't show up for a lot of people. Like us, we have YouTube judges the videos on two things: on watch minutes or hours, and also we have the other thing is subscribers. If we don't reach 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers, YouTube doesn't push you there. So us, we did the watching hours, a lot of people watching a lot of our content, but the subscribers were not up to 1,000. We are at 830 still, so we have 170 to go. So help me to get there, and then hopefully YouTube is going to open up things and start showing up for more people. So I appreciate you guys if you do that, and that's why I'm asking you, but I really don't like asking for things like that, but I appreciate you if you do. Purnell says, I could create shipping plan for 600 units. Yay, that's awesome. Actually, you know what? Also, what happened last about shipping non-essential before, now they're opening everything. It used to depend on the sales velocity on the BSR. If you have really good sales velocity and the product is selling well, you were able to ship the product. But if you have a sucky product that doesn't sell very well, you're not able to get there. So I'm very happy for you, Purnella, because you worked hard and you have this product that really is going to do well. So I hope it does well. I hope everything goes well for you. So thank you, and I'm very happy for you. Well deserved. We have Carl. It says, hello, Sahad. Hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see here. What else we have? Yay. Says, yay, Audrey. Yes, I was able to send more in the 6th. Then we have, great to hear. Then we have Carl says, do you know if category and price change affect ranking? We'll be talking about that question for sure. Ricardo says, good morning. Good morning to you, Ricardo. Thank you for being here. Purnell says, Nancy is the queen of copywriting. She is. She's the one who helped me with every writing that sophisticated. If we have slides, if we have any copyright that makes me look good, our website, she's the one, because I will never be able to do it without you. So Nancy, thank you so much for everything that you do. You're a part of this huge family, and I appreciate you so much. You're a really close family to me, to Megan, and the kids. So appreciate you. Megan says, and Nancy should proofread my work because I get confused with writing in French. Nancy is definitely copywriting. Yes, she is. Megan, she's you know what? I'm very proud of the team we have. We put a really good, solid team, very small team, but it really gets together along, and we get shit done, which is really important. You can have a lot of people there, but if you're not doing the work, what's the point of having 100 people if none of them are working? But us, we're hustlers, and we're doing it. So let's get to it, guys, and let's talk about the keyword research. And we're going to take the same example that we had last time, which is the camera binoculars. All right, let me share my screen, and let's get to it. Where is it? Okay. You know what? No, I have to share the whole window. All right. I'm here. All right, guys. So, as you see, guys, what we have right now, we have the camera binoculars. So let's say I want to launch this product. First, what we said how to start, then product research 2 times, part 1, part 2. Then we talked about how you do sourcing. Then we talked about differentiation. Now we're talking about keyword research, which is really important. And what we're going to do here, guys, I'm going to show you one method of doing it and how we do it, and how we can do it with the tool. For sure, there's a lot of things here we can do, but I'm going to explain it as simple as easy. And I think if you do it this way, you'll be able to cover around 80%, 85% of the keywords. There will be this missing 10% or 15%, which is really require you to hone down a lot, to do a lot of research. But let's say I came in here and we're looking at this product, camera binoculars, and let's say I want to find the keywords for this product. So I'll open up this product, and as I said, you're gonna look. We're gonna look at the listing, evaluate it later on. But now we're gonna talk about only the keyword research. So let's go ahead and do it. If you see here, guys, the listing is almost kind of complete, but we're gonna come here, which is really Helium 10 made it very nice and easy for us. And if you see, we really concentrated on Helium 10 a lot for all the episodes to make sure that Helium 10 is the center of this episodes, to make sure that we really be steady with one tool. But understand, every tool that you will have of the major tool creators, you'll be able to do that and replicate it. So you don't need, hey, you have to go ahead and use my link below to be able to get the subscription for Helium 10. You don't need that if you don't have it. But if you don't have a tool, go ahead and do it. But if you have a tool already, try to do those tricks first with your own tools before you go ahead and jump into others. Like, for example, if you see, guys, I have Jungle Scout, I have Viral Launch, I have Helium 10, which are the main ones. But for me, I can do it because I'm a consultant. I help other people in validating their product, picking their product. So I want to make sure that I have enough data that I can compare to make sure we're making a right decision. As you know, guys, Amazon all about data driven. It's about the data you get. If the data is good, then you'll be able to do it, and a little bit of intuition and experience that will be able to help you. But let's say we're taking this product. The first thing I'm going to go here, they have two things you can do here. You have keywords, which is, if I click on that right away, it's going to bring me to my Helium 10. Is going to go to reverse ASIN, which is Cerebro. In this, in Helium 10, there's two tools that's for keyword research. There's Cerebro, and the other one is Magnet. And I'm going to explain the difference between both of them. We have this Magnet, keyword research, and we have Cerebro. So Cerebro is reverse ASIN. It goes, you go ahead, you put an ASIN. I really recommend 3 to 5 ASINs minimum of the highest sellers. Put them in there, do reverse ASIN, get the keyword, then you'll be able to move them to Frankenstein, and I'm going to go through the process. But basically, you're going to be able to find the keyword that these specific ASINs are being indexed for, and in some cases, the keyword that not only indexed for, the keyword that actually making sales or purchases or actually bringing traffic to that specific listing. So you need to understand that very well. It doesn't mean every word or every keyword that reverse ASIN or Cerebro is going to give me, that means it's actually a keyword that's being indexed. A keyword that means making sale. That means it could be indexed. Like, for example, here, camera binocular, I could be indexed for SD card, but doesn't mean I'm selling SD card. I could be indexed. Amazon will recognize it, but doesn't mean I'm actually, this is the keyword making me sales. It's just being indexed, recognized. If someone writes camera binocular with SD card, I'll be recognized for it. But SD card itself is not the keyword that I'm going to depend on, or the one that made me sales. Because if someone type SD card, is going to go ahead and buy the SD cards themselves. That's what he's looking for. He's not looking for camera binoculars. So you need to use your brain a little bit here and be able to do it. For example, there's other tools which actually shows you only the keyword that you're being indexed for, and also the keyword that you are actually ranked in the top 50, which is going to help you to know if these keywords are actually you making purchases from. Now, let's say I get, this is what Cerebro is. Now, Cerebro, as I said, is an ASIN listing level keyword research tool, but Magnet is different. Is actually you give a keyword, a seed keyword, and actually Magnet will be able to find you multiple keywords that are related or within the same tree as the seed keyword that you put in. So for example, if I put camera binoculars, I put it in, Magnet is going to go there and say, okay, what other keywords are actually connected to camera binoculars? So they're going to go ahead and say, okay, camera binocular with SD card, camera binocular with 6-inch LCD screen, or whatever the keywords that are being related to. That's the difference between them. And this is very important. To be able to get the best keyword research possible, our keyword research in our service, it takes a long time. It takes us really at least 2 hours to be able to do our keyword research. Really takes time because we combine both. We combine the keyword, we combine the reverse ASIN for listings, and also we use the keyword research or the seed keyword or the magnet to be able to find more keywords that we can combine together to make a big master list that we can use in our copyright. That's how you do it the best way. But it requires a lot of work, requires a lot of knowledge, knowing what kind of seed keywords you're going to put in there or what kind of listings or ASINs you're going to put in there. Now, if you see here, it makes it a little bit easier for us. Let's go back now. Let's say Cerebro, and we're doing reverse ASIN. The first thing I'm going to see here, I'm going to see the ASINs I put in. It's going to tell me the keyword. They're going to tell me the frequently bought together products, and also it's going to tell me the word frequency. This is very good right away. It's going to help you a little bit to be able to combine those keywords together as a word. Let me see. Yes, it's going to tell me all the keywords that are being used the most and how many times being mentioned. So for example, binocular 441. This is going to help me if I can combine them together to be able to create some keyword or seed keywords that I'm going to help in my magnet. But I don't want to complicate it too much because I can if I want. But to get the most out of this tool, and as I said, there's difference between indexing and difference between keywords that are being bringing traffic, which is different because there's a keyword that makes sales and there's a keyword being only recognized for. I want to combine them together. So the first thing you want to do, I usually when I start here, I want to put 250 search volume minimum. So I'm telling the tool, hey, just show me what this ASIN, what kind of keyword he's being indexed for, but they only have to have minimum of 250 searches per month. I don't care about the Cerebral IQ score. I want to care about organic rank. The organic rank, guys, you want to go up to 50 or you can go up to 72 if you want to. And why I'm saying this? Because usually, depending on the category, you're going to have the first page is going to have 24, I think 20 to 24 listings, or you're going to have them sometimes at 42 or sometimes at 72. There's some intervals in there. For me, you want to see the best keyword that your competitors being indexed for in the first 2 pages. This is very important. The first 2 pages, because the most of the sales is going to come from the first page. But for sure, in the second page, you could have some keywords that's still making money that other people are not ranking for. Or if the market size is too big, that even in the second page, you're making some sales, that even the people on the second page making sales is very important for me. So this is crucial. Put 50, be a good girl or good man, and let's do it. So for me, let's do 50. Now, word count, I want to tell them, find me a keyword that only has minimum of 2 words, like a keyword, a short tail keyword that consists of 2 words minimum and higher. You don't want to go with 1 because it could be binocular or camera. That's not going to help you in keyword research. You want to have a good phrases that are very related, has a high relevancy, has high searchability. Hopefully that's a word, but I said what I said. Now, let's go 2, and there's advanced filters here. If you want to be cutie pie, go ahead and do them. Be my guest. For me, for now, we're just going to do the most we can. And we're going to use our brain. We're going to use our judgments to be able to filter through them if we want to. So now we're going to go apply. Let's see here. We have 1,099. Let's do apply. And let's see how much that decreased to. 103. So you see how much is that? Almost 10 times the amount of keyword that we got wasn't exactly what we needed. Or not they have the most emphasis, or they don't have the best relevancy, or they don't have the best strength to be able to help us in our listing. I'm telling you, I have some kind of, I don't know, Tourette's or something. I don't know. But anyways, we come here, we get all this keyword, we see them. See here, like now it's more direct. Before, remember when we did it last episode, we saw SD card, we saw a bag. I was like, what's going on? But if you want to make sure you're really doing well, you're going to look at the keyword and use your brain a bit. At the same time, you're going to look at the organic ranking here. Look at the organic ranking. I think I'm going to move my face. Oh, no, but my face is too pretty. Too pretty. Okay, so here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. So here we have the organic ranking. Now, if this listing is being ranked on the top, this listing, the one that we put it here, this listing that we put, and this guy, he's ranked number 1, he's making the most sales. That means most of the 90% and higher. I would like to say 99%, but who I am to say 99%, I don't know the percentages, but I know most of the time over 90%, I can be confident to say over 90% of the keywords that a listing is being ranked or organically in number 1, that's most likely the keyword that being making the sales. So these are very important for me. So here we have a 2,000 keyword, we have 300, but if I want, I can go, we can sort by search volume from the highest to the lowest. We have digital camera. This is not our keyword. Look, he's not ranked anywhere, but I don't know why it's showing me. See, I put here up to 50, but it's still showing me things with no rank. So if I want it to be more precise, let's put 1 and apply. So now it's 80, 81. So now even better, even better. So guys, use this one. This is the best method. You'll be able to do it. 250 minimum, 1 to 50 organic ranking, because otherwise it's going to show you the ones that no data been detected. So you come here and you see the search volume and do it again, and you will see all the top keywords that he's ranked for. Actually, he ranked for 2,000 for binocular with camera, which is really good. Good keyword with good search volume. But as we said, we need at least 10, 3 to 5 keywords. They have 10 to 15,000. But here, look at them, 700, 700, 700. If I believe he has more than 10 keywords here, they'll be able to get you to the 5 to 10,000. It could be low to medium demand market. But anyways, I'm not here. I don't know why I go this way, but my brain, it doesn't stop. But anyways, these are the good keywords. So what I'm going to do here, I got the list of keywords. Now I want to make them individual. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to export, and I'm going to go to something called Frankenstein. Frankenstein is basically deduplicator. You remember I had a big video about how you do your keyword research. I'm going to link it in this video, and you will be able to see. I don't know why I have this one. Let me take it out. I still have this one. Anyways, so here is going to come deduplicate the keyword. So it's going to take the phrases for me and is going to remove the things that duplicates. So here, for example, I have binoculars with camera, then have digital binoculars. Binoculars has been mentioned twice. I don't want that because Amazon just want me to mention it once, and it will be able to know it. Any repetitive keyword that you're going to have in your listing is not going to have power. It's just wasting space. So here is going to deduplicate things for you. So if you want to, you just come, do process, and process. It processes everything for me as a format of keywords. There's 59 keywords, consist of 59 individual keywords. But now I want to do 1 word per ASIN. This is the way I like to do it, binocular with blah, blah, blah. Now, these, use your brain a bit. This is, you don't want to use with, and you can come here and change them if you want. But, with is not in, I don't even know what they call them in English. So that's where Nancy come in and help me. I don't know, punctuation or something like that, or adjective or whatever, objective or objection, whatever it is. But those keywords, and for the, you don't need them. But let's leave them. But anyways, we're going to use them anyways. We're going to use the and they're connecting keywords. We're going to use them. So now we did the keyword research, reverse ASIN. We got the bulk of keywords. Now we want to build our listing, which has made it very nice here. We're going to go all the way down. So we moved it from Cerebro, took the keyword to Frankenstein, deduplicated the keywords. Now we're going to take it from here to Scribbles. Scribbles is basically a listing builder. So you're going to have here, if you want to come here and you want to make sure that, hey, I am want to do my listing here, save it, make sure that nothing happens or whatever you want, you can do them here. For me, I do it in a sheets. I do it in a documents. But if you have this tool, do it. I'm just old school. I'm using my own ways from before. Is a habit that I cannot stop doing by using a software like this to write my title or bullet points. But you can do it. I really, just because I believe, but doesn't mean true, we can do a little bit better job when we do it outside with our team and doing the title and using our brain and all the stuff. I think we're going to come much better outcome than here. Because if you do it yourself, guys, I'm telling you, most of the time that I see all my clients comes in, oh, I use this tool and all the keywords, I'm good with it. But then we find out that just like binocular, camera, camera, build, digital, but doesn't mean not readability. They don't understand there's a human being who's going to read this product, who's going to read this title. So you want to make sure that you get the technical part with the emotion side together. And that's where the part is very hard, very hard. But anyways, I come here, I'm going to say all this keyword that I moved. I can add more if I want. Let's say I'm doing here, let's say SD card. Let's say maybe I did my magnet. I want to magnet. I put the seed keywords and I found more keywords. I can copy them I can save them to my clipboard, come here, apply them, and add them. Then I put apply. So now what it's doing me is telling me, hey, listen, you have those 52 keywords that needs to be added to your title. So I come here and I just put binoculars. Then see what it does. Every keyword that I'm going to use is going to scratch it off. So you know where you stopped and where you're done. So we have camera, digital. This is how sad we'll build it. Very, 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 very bad. Very bad. Because look, binocular, camera, digital build. If I use it the same way, it's true it's gonna scratch them off. But it's going to be really, really, really bad because you're not going to be able to read. But it's going to help you to be able to use the title, use your bullet points, and make sure that the most of the keywords that are here that being used. If you use them, you'll be fine. If it's not, you're going to be missing out of a lot of connecting keywords or phrases that could have brought you some sales or brought you some traffic to be able to convert into a sale. So let me come back to you and let's talk about my life. All right. So what we did right now, we were able to get all the keywords we needed. We did reverse ASIN. We filtered them. We took the keyword, we put it on Frankenstein, make sure you do duplicate it, because if you do it by eye, you need 3 glasses, magnifying binoculars just to be able to do them. Then the third one is going to be scribbles to be able to add them. Guys, the listing is very, very, very important, but it's not the one who's going to make you only the sales. It's not only one part. Like I got some people, and in the beginning, like, oh, the listing, we didn't make sales even that you did it. Like, yeah, we did the listing 100%. You're being indexed for every keyword. All the top keywords you're in. You're doing phenomenal. All the keywords are being indexed. You get your PPC right, everything. But I was like, doesn't work only by itself. You have a listing. You have a whole listing of images. How the image is being taken, what kind of quality of images you took, what kind of photo shoot you did, what kind of lifestyle you took, what kind of enhanced brand content you did, what kind of product it is, how good the quality of the product is, what kind of differentiation you have done. Do you think it's only the listing? The listing is only responsible for you to get indexed and to be able to bring you people in and try to convince them. But if the product doesn't sell, you cannot do anything. So you need to make sure everything works in harmony and everything is connected together, guys. I'm telling you, it's very, very important. So do not think that if you do a phenomenal job in your listing creation, that means you're actually going to make the sales. So everything start with the product. Remember why I did two episodes of product research for you guys to make sure that you understand everything start with a product research. If you have a good product, it will sell yourself. And the copyright is going to be a great bonus or a great contributor, yes, into your success and making sure that you're getting the results you need and the traffic that you need. So please make sure that's why today I said I'm going to talk about listing creation, keyword research, and also I'm going to talk about listing critiquing. So we're going to talk about listing right now. All right. So if you have any question, leave it at the bottom. And if you needed help with your listing, we have a link below for our service. If you're in this channel, if you are send me because of that specific thing, I will give you a good discount for it. But we do phenomenal job. I'm telling you, every listing we have done hundreds of them. We always had 100% quality, amazing quality. If we get anybody who complained, we got on them on a call and made sure that why the product is not working or what's going on, and we give them a little bit of feedback. I'm not doing it for everybody because it takes a lot of time, but some people have misunderstanding. That's why I'm coming here to tell you it works together. Now, that's been done. let's go ahead and talk about the listing critiquing and about how to identify good opportunities in listings. Now, let me share. Where's my screen? No, that's not my screen. Yeah, that's my screen actually, but triple, quadruple. All right, so let's say I'm coming here. We use the magnet, we use Cerebro magnet. Good. So we talk about Cerebro is based on a listing. So Cerebro, it's based on a listing on an ASIN purchases. Magnet is based on a keyword, a seed keyword. We talked about reverse ASIN, Cerebro, Frankenstein, Scribble. Okay, perfect. Now let's talk about the critiquing. So I'm going to remove these just to make sure we don't get too much. So guys, now I come here and I look at the listings. I need to make sure I identify my top sellers. If I identify my top sellers, this is going to help me to know who I am playing against, what kind of improvement I can do in a listing wise, okay, on a listing base. How is this gonna work for me? So let's go ahead and look at it. So the first thing you want to do, or you can do it by eye if you want, but I'm lazy, very lazy. So I'm going to go ahead, run X-ray, identify all the keywords, okay? And identify all the listings and see which ones are making the most sales. And then I'm going to compare myself to them and see what they have done and how can I improve. I'm going to take all the sponsored product ads or the sponsored positions. Then I'm going to come to revenue. I'm going to go to the highest to the lowest revenue. And then I'm going to see this is not the product I want. This is not, let's say I'm selling the other one, this one. So I'm going to open this one. Then I'm going to open this one, my competitor, then this one. Now, let's say I'm going to open 3 of them, and I'm going to analyze them and see which ones are good, which one's bad, which one have been missing some stuff, and this and that. Now, just by looking at it like this, so let's do the first one. I believe, and for sure I need to do more research, is going to be here. The title has good keywords, and for sure, if I wanted to know if all the keywords is good or not, I can copy all this listing, put it into Scribbles, and make sure how many keywords they've been used, what they're missing, and all this stuff if I want to. But it is what it is. For now, I believe the keyword here is being optimized. Look at the listing, and let's see. The listing here, when it comes to a title, you need to be around 249 characters. And for the listing has to be around 198, I believe. Nancy, if I make a mistake here, please let me know, and please put it exactly what's for the title and what is it for bullet points, just to be able to help out, and just in case if I misspoke, how many characters each. So if I look at them, I like the fact that each bullet point doesn't have a lot of blah, 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 a lot of talk, because trust me, I know a lot of you is going to see, I want to put every keyword in there because I want to make sure I explain the product very well. And then you start writing paragraphs. Each bullet point is going to have paragraphs and paragraph. Really, really bad. Do not do that. Stick to the 249 character for each bullet point, and that's going to help you more. Let me see if... Okay, so this is what I say. Stick simple and nice. Do not do too much. If you do too much, you're going to confuse the clients. So for me, I think this is good. And as I was saying, so 199 for the title and 249 for the bullet point. Thank you so much, Nancy, for just confirming that. So 199 for the title, characters, and 249 for each bullet point. Do not go over that, guys. Stick with it, because it's going to be better for your indexing. It's going to be better for everything that you do, and good for PPC and all this stuff. And you don't want to confuse the client. Now, it could be optimized, but as I said before, and I'm going to link the video again, I just want to really annoy you guys, is the first bullet point. I want to make sure I mention right away what makes me better than my competitors. What the feature or the differentiation that I have done that gives me an edge over my competitor. So I want to mention that first. Then the second and the third bullet point is going to be about the best feature and the benefit of that feature. Then number 4, which is going to be another reminder, reminding them why they're buying this product, what kind of problem you're solving with this product. And then last and not least is going to be about you're going to talk about manufacturing warranty. You're going to talk about maybe giving an extended warranty. You're going to mention about how good customer service that you have, what kind of company you're based from, and all the stuff here, all the goodies. Do not overcomplicate it, but that's what I'm going to do. Now, whatever you did here, whatever you did in the copyright, it needs to be reflected in your images. So here, if I look at it, the main image, very nice and clear, very wide. It needs to be 80% of the product takes 80% of the product taken. 80% of the frame is actually the product what we're selling, which is really important. If you see here, there's no edges. You see, I'm stopping. So 80%, even that the product is a little bit, not centered. If you see here, if I go all the way in, I'm seeing the edge here. I'm seeing the edge, but if I come here, see there's a lot of empty. So it's not centered, but 80% it is, because this is very important, because it's going to show up in the search results. If someone typing a keyword, your product shows up, you want to make sure you're really showing up nicely. Now here, for me, I think this is a bad angle, because what does it tell me? Why showing me this? What it is? Explain it more. I think you should have overlays. Here, another angle. I think these two could have been in one image. Then he has lifestyle pictures, but look at them. Very, very bad, poorly done. He has the image, but I mean, this is very ugly. I mean, okay, he tapped into emotions, which is very important. It's good for outdoor. It's good when you go hiking, when you go mounting. I don't even know if it's a word, but you know what I'm saying. Here you have another Photoshop badly. Holy moly. This is very, very bad Photoshop, but for sure we're going to do better. If this guy, one of the top sellers, we can smoke him. Here it shows good things about the features, but also, what do you mean by this? You show me this. That's a problem with us as sellers. We actually know what this means. Like here, maybe I'm saying, hey, there's an SD card and a charging outlet. Maybe you need to write this one here. What is this trying to tell me? Here, you show me this picture. What does that mean? Maybe you're going to say, hey, 16x magnifying lens with the camera centered, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's something like that. Here, what does that mean to me? Let's say I am a guy who doesn't know about binoculars, but now because I'm at lockdown, I want to watch more birds. So what I'm going to do here? So that is going to tell me, hey, listen, this is very good. You'll be able to hang it on a tripod, or you'll be able to install on a tripod. So mention overlay. It's really important. And here, what are you trying to tell me here? Maybe you can tell me it's foldable, LCD screen, easier for, I don't know, what is it? Just try to mention exactly what you're trying to say. I know the image tells 1,000 words, but you also need to emphasize on the features that you're trying to mention the most. And that's what I said. If you have features here on your bullet points, you want them to reflect on your images. And here is not reflecting. It's not clear. It's reflecting images, but it's not reflecting on you emphasizing on them or reiterating exactly what he said, which is really important. And the last one, not least, you have the image, which is showing the packaging. Very, 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 very bad. I mean, this guy, no custom, I think is a Chinese seller. It could be, it still have Chinese writing, not custom packaging. Very bad, very bad. I don't know what to tell you here, but very bad. So far from what I see here, we can really do amazing job here on the listing optimization. I can compete in that area and make sure that I'm really doing very well. The third step that you're going to do, you're going to see what kind of description they have. So description, we have a written description. If you have a brand registry, you'll be able to see enhanced brand content or A+ content, which is basically is going to show you images and some writing. For me, this is basically use the same images that we have on the top, which is I do not like using repeated images. I like to see different from the one that I used in my initial images on the 7 or the 9 images that I have on the top, because show the 7, but there's 9 hidden and all the stuff. But you will, I believe this is really poorly made. And people who works with me, and a lot of people who work with me in coaching and mentoring, they know what kind of enhanced brand content I do and how I like to do mine. This is very, very poorly done. So now we know we're going to compete on keyword level. We compete on bullet points, images. Definitely, we can kill it. Enhanced brand content, we can do an amazing job. And last but not least is going to be the rating. We're going to say why the reviews are bad, which is going to help us with our differentiation, because this product doesn't have differentiation. So we're going to differentiate. At the same time, we want to make sure that we don't go below 4 stars. Now, rating. I'm going to speak about rating now, but this is exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did with this, the same thing I did with the first ASIN. I'm going to analyze the second ASIN, which is all of them are using the same images. What? Oh my God. They just, you know what? This is, they took the manufacturer Alibaba pictures and they just did them themselves. Here, actually, a guy tried to do something by himself, which is a little bit better, but I know we can do much better. He has better than these 2 listings that I'm showing you. This guy has a better one because he has a different angle. Here is a little bit, a little bit bad, but hey, it is what it is. But it's still nice. It's showing me exactly how far it is, like from here to here. So the image is a little bit, they put an effort, but still very poor quality. Like, look at this. I mean, what is this? I mean, at least he did differentiation, this guy, which is awesome. I think the concept here is very good, but the execution could have been better. That's what I believe here. And here he did a video, which is awesome, but let's see what the video really has a good conversion rate. But let's see what he has. Okay. Welcome. You see, okay, you have Chinese writing here. All right, so this is basically, they took the video from the supplier, they asked them for it, and they did it. But guys, I really believe when you do this stuff, do not use like Chinese writing or Mandarin or the language. It's not gonna set. I don't mean to be. It just will fit better if you had it in English and more aligned with the country that you're selling in, because that's going to help you to convert better. That's what I'm saying. So for me, I would completely do a new video. I'll spend the money to be able to do it. I wouldn't do just this one. But the concept here, he did the best job compared to other people, but I know we can do even better. I know that 100%. Enhanced brand content, as we see, they're even different than the one at the top. So he did very well here. Very nicely done. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Is good, not bad. I think we can do even a little bit better. Like here, I wouldn't use these. I would have used at least a real images instead of using cartoonish. But you got to do that for all of them. Now let me go back and I'm gonna show you my face. Where's my face? Okay, this is my face. All right, so we talked about this listings. We talked about what you need to do. Now, the thing that you need to understand as well is the review rating is going to really make a big difference. Now, if you have 5 stars rating, you're awesome. That means if you have 4.7 rating and higher, that's going to show you the 5 stars. From 4.3 to 4.7, that's going to show you 4.5 stars rating. So 5 stars, 4 stars complete, and half of it. Then if you have below 4.3, like from 4 to 4.3, this is going to show you, 4.999, whatever, okay, 4.299, something like that. You will make sure that you're actually going to have 4 stars. And anything below that is going to hurt you dramatically in sales. So if you have less competition, for sure you're going to still maintain because you're the only one who's there. But if you have competitors and people who are really at the same bar of listing, execution, ranking, keywords, you're going to get hurt. A lower rating goes, lower your sales is going to become. So pay attention to this, because if you have anything wrong, that's going to be one of them. All right, so guys, I think we have done a lot today. I think we talked about keyword research, how we'll be able to use our listing, how we use reverse ASIN by using Cerebro from Cerebro. We use Frankenstein from Frankenstein. We go ahead and go to Scribbles, write our listing. I didn't show you exactly how to write the listing because I wouldn't be able to help you with it. I'm more technical guy. Send it to the team. The team will be able to write it, but you'll be able to use some examples of what I told you, how to structure your title. I mean, title I didn't explain much, but I have a video there explaining exactly how you build it. At the same time, I told you exactly how the structure of the bullet points, what kind of images, and how kind of enhanced brand content that you need. And this is the stuff that's really important for you to make it and break it. You need to invest money in it. Do not cheap out. I think the most barrier that we see, a lot of people that spend the $3,000-$5,000 on the product, but when it comes to execution, into ranking, using ranking, or using Manychat, spending money on PPC, spending money on the listing, spending money on the images, they just stop. They just do not do it. And that's why you cannot move forward, guys. It's very important you invest money in it. It's the listing is your glass show or glass, what's it called that? A store glass, whatever, veteran, whatever in the front, a front of a store that is going to grab people's attention to bring them inside. So the listing is very important. It's very inviting for people, and that's it. So guys, tell me how this one went. If you have any question, leave it. If you're watching the replay, leave it in the comment. And guys who are here, please, if you have any question, leave it, and I will be able to answer it for you. All right, let's see what we have here. What kind of questions we have? Okay. Okay, we have a question from Carl Budersell. So, do you know if category and price change affect ranking? The price, I don't think will change ranking or category, but it has a side effect because the category, if you are in the wrong category, you're not going to be indexed for a lot of keywords because each category has its own. It's going to have its own keywords related to that specific category that you can be indexed for that has the highest relevancy to that specific category. So if you're not showing up for more keywords, that means you're not ranking much. And also for price is going to have indirect effect on your ranking because if you are higher priced than the rest of your competitors and you're not making sales, you're not going to rank for keywords because you're not maintaining the sales or the amount of sales comparing to the keyword that you're trying to target. So let's say if I have a keyword, let's say camera binoculars, and requires me 5 sales per day to be able to rank or to be able to move in the ranking, but I'm not able to convert because of my price is too high, for sure it's going to affect me. I'm not able to rank, so it's going to affect you indirect way. But if you have the same pricing as other people and you're making the sales, you should be able, not going to affect your ranking, should be fine. But the category, it could be a little bit, but as I said, indirect. But most of the time, most of your sales are going to come from 7 to 10 keywords. They're going to be the most influential into your sales. So this is how I would look at it, Carl. But it's all about collective. So do not change categories just to change them, because also that's going to affect your PPC. It's going to affect PPC because if it affects your indexing, that means it's going to affect your PPC because PPC wouldn't be able to show you for some keywords as well. So pay attention to that and you'll be good. Let's see what else you have. Boom. All right. So, oh my God, Nancy, what's this keyword? Okay. Syncatogrammatic terms. Okay, so this is a big keyword. It's higher than my pay rate, and this is higher than what I'm being paid for. So it's a big keyword, but for example, what she meant, articles, for example, the and a, connectives, for example, and or prepositions, for example, in and at, quantifiers, for example, some and all. So yes. So if anybody was interested, as I said, about the stuff that I was saying, propositions and supposed to be this kind of keywords, I don't know. But thank you so much, Nancy, for explaining it. But man, this is a big keyword. Holy moly, man! I look as dumb as they come. Sorry for the typo. Example. It doesn't matter. I was already done at the first keyword. The first keyword threw me off. So example. That's why I couldn't read it, because you messed up this one, Nancy. That's why. Oh my God, what a keyword. Seriously, what is this? Syncatic. Man, that's no much for me, man. No, it's okay. It's okay. But anyways, whatever she said, just make sure it's good. Great info, Nancy. And I think most of stars missed the character count. Also, we hope to hire you to create a few listings for us soon. Kyle, thank you so much. As I told you, because you have many listings, send them to me so I can make you a better price, because you're doing multiple listings at the same time. So I appreciate your support. I appreciate you supporting us at Amazon FBA Giants. I really appreciate you, man. And thank you. And I guarantee you, you won't be disappointed. We won't be disappointed. I'll make sure that you're really good. But you're right, Nancy. As I said, 100. The title has to be 199 characters. Bullet points 249. Guys, if you go over it, it's not only that you're confusing the customers. You're actually going to get de-indexed in some cases. So make sure this is good. Now, some of you is gonna come out and sell me Amazon term of service says that you have only 80 characters for title and 100 for bullet points. I'm gonna tell you, do you? I do me, and that's it. That's how I do it, and I'm gonna keep doing it until something happens. But if you hire us and you want us to do it at 80, it's up to you. We'll do it, but I don't like it this way. What do we have? Some categories may vary, but most people don't realize you can use more characters. Yes, absolutely. And we tested this exhaustively. Yes, 100%. We did a lot of testing, a lot of listings we got, guys, and we always do them. We are one of the really very reasonable prices compared to other people. People charging $500, $600, really a very good price. At $250, we make a very, very good job. That's, it requires a lot of work too in the back end. We don't make enough. I mean, we don't make a lot of money of it, but it's really, really good. Very good. Khalid, it says, hello to rank. Can I use only PPC? No, this is what we're going to talk about next week. I'm going Wednesday. We're going to come live and we're going to talk about ranking and PPC. We're not going to talk we're going to talk about it, how the approach we're going to take this. If we launch any product, we have launched so many products for multiple people and clients launch their products for their keywords. We were able to get them from nowhere to be found to position to the top 5. Very, very nice and simple. Works 100%. It works beautifully. And I'm telling you, this is the way to do it. So every product I have, I do it this way. And I've been doing very well with them this way. So do that. It'd be good to go. But we'll talk about it next week, which is going to be our last episode, is ranking and using PPC. I have done series of, I don't know how many videos, 10 videos or 9 or 8. I don't know about PPC. You can go ahead and learn a lot about PPC, that more than any course that you have paid in your life. Unless you didn't buy a PPC course, but any other courses, I guarantee I can put it against them. We really, really did a great job on this one. And and that's it. And then after that, next Saturday, so Wednesday is going to be ranking, and not the next Saturday is going to be only Q&A. You can ask me any question about your business or about anything that when you watched and you were like, I don't know, this guy is talking from his behind. I want to challenge him, or you want to challenge me with anything, or you have a question, whatever it is, let's talk together and let's come up to a solution. That's the only way we can be able to connect and be able to make sure you're good. So guys, these are all the stuff that we have done. Please do not forget to like, subscribe. And if you want a link for Helium 10, is down below. It's affiliate link. You will get 50% off in your first month. And if you cancel it. This is a way of helping us. It's not to cost you any money from your pocket, but we'll get something out of it. And I appreciate your support, and I appreciate you standing behind this channel and sticking with me. And I'm telling you, we're going to make it. And don't forget to sign for the free challenge, the 100K challenge that we set aside, that we made sure, hey, everybody of you who sign up or subscribe to the channel, or just hit the link below to be able to get enrolled or sign up for this challenge. You will get a free listing optimization, or you can get a free 30 minutes meeting with me, or you can get a free email sequence. So sign up, and at the end of the month, we always declare the winner, and we choose the winner, and we continue with what we do. And last time was Conchita. So Conchita, I'm waiting for you to set up the meeting with me. If you don't want it, it's all good. Who wants to talk to me anyways? All right, we have another question. Majid Nofal says, hi, this is the first time I'm here. You have all the videos recorded on your channel. Hey, this is the first time here. You have all the videos recorded on your channel. Yes, all of them are recorded and they're there. Let me know your feedback. Leave a comment on each video. Let me know what it is, and I'll be able to help you as much as I can. I read all the comments in the videos because there are only 3 in each video. So for sure, I'm going to read them all. When you have 3 comments, I mean, we can handle that, get there, get in our Facebook group, but you have to send me a message that you want to get enrolled. I don't get anybody there. It's a free, but I want to make sure we get a good environment. I'm not going to go ahead, create a Facebook group or create something just to create it, to say, I have a group of 100,000 people, but none of them are actually helping each other. Everyone is on each other's throat, and everyone is actually just spamming you with shipping, spamming you with this, spamming with any services. Me, I have a solid service. If you want to take it, take it. If you don't want to take it, I really don't care. It's up to you, but I know I stand behind what I say, and what I say aligns with what I do. It's very important for me. We have here, yes, the videos from the series and a lot more recorded in such channel. I'm telling you, if you go through my channel, I guarantee you'll be able to launch a product and you become profitable. I'm telling you will. 100%. It really, not 100%. It depends how much work you put in it. But I'm telling you, the information you're getting the very solid information, no fluff and no BS. Imagine this. Welcome to the channel. Yes, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you, man. Monica says, hello, Saad. I have been able to be shipping label last week, and today Amazon revised again, and none of my SKUs are available anymore, but surely I can send the ones I was able to do. Many thanks. This is very weird, Monica, and I'm very happy to see you again, Monica. It's been a while. I haven't seen you. I know you might be watching the replays. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I'm very happy to see you again, Monica. I hope everything well with you and your daughter. He says, I have been able to do shipping labels last week, and today revised. I'm not sure how it works, because now, as I told you, they're enrolling non-essential products slowly into Amazon to be able to create shipping labels. But at the same time, I know that in the past, when they started the non-essential, they were selecting product with the higher with the lowest BSR. That means has a higher sales velocity, to be able to put those as a priority to be able to ship in, because they want to make sure product that sells very well and will be able to catch up, and you make sure that they maximize their work capacity and warehouse capacity as well. So that's what I think. But try a little bit more. I send them a message. See if you can know the reason. Please send me a message or put it in the Facebook group. Let me know what was the reason why they removed them. Welcome, Majid. You can find all the videos Saad's channel. Thank you so much, Pernilla. She's a true Giantski. Monica says, I have been watching on my phone and not able to comment. No, okay, Monica. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I was just, I haven't seen you, so that's why I just commented. But I know you always watch, and I see it from your questions in the Facebook group. So I know you're watching. So I appreciate you so much for your support. Really, really awesome. Saad says, have you had bullet points display bottom of the page instead of next to the images where they should be? Having experience? Yes. Okay. Good question, Carl. And I'll tell you what it is, because I had this issue before, but actually it's not an issue. It's actually, I'll tell you right now. Just give me a second and I'll be able to grind my brain a bit. Where is it? Okay. Okay. I'll tell you. Just give me. Oh, my mom. All right. In industrial and scientific category, you are going to have the bullet points and description below, not on the top. You're going to see the bullet points on the bottom, not on the top, and the top is going to be a chart only. So let me explain. In some of the industrial and scientific is really, really important. And I know that because I had a product, my first product, the 3D pen filament, was by mistake being done industrial and scientific, and actually sucked a lot, really sucked a lot. Because people are not reading the bullet points in the beginning, and I was like 5 years ago, it was very hard. People, they don't know enhanced brand content. It wasn't there, it was only bullet points, so we're depending on it heavily. So that's why make sure if you get into a product that has industrial and scientific, let me see if, okay, not this one. Look here. So if you go to industrial and scientific products, it's going to be like this. So anything with industrial and scientific, most of them, this is, I know for fact, it could be in other categories, but I'm not sure, but I know this for fact. This one is going to have a specification item like this one here, but is not going to have the bullet points. The bullet points going to be at the bottom, but those people use enhanced brand content to compensate for it. And look here, bullet points, look, product features, product description. They are at the bottom, not at the top. So if you get the chance to be able to remove your product from industrial scientific to another category that's related, and one of the top sellers, some of the top sellers are in that other category, go ahead and do it, because it's going to help you. Because look, the product features comes way below. But pay attention and make sure that actually in mobile, the product feature, the description shows up first. So if we say 60-70% of sales come from mobile, you should be fine. But if you want to really make sure you maximize and optimize and both mobile and desktop, I really like it the other way, when the bullet points in the top, description at the bottom. So I'll be able to accommodate both clients or both audiences from mobile and also desktop. I hope that answered your question, Carl, and that's what it is, my man. Megan says, little munchkins want the shout out. Hello to my little babies, to my Noonie, and to my Ludi. So shout out to my Layla and Nora. They're my daughters. So they think I'm a superstar. They think that I'm really a superstar. They think I have 1 million subscribers. But hey, if their eyes I'm big, I'm enough for me. That's all it means. It means the world to me when they think of me as someone who's leading, the whole thing. So I appreciate you. And yes, honey, daddy is here. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Subscribe and hit the like button. That's for my daughters. So guys, I think we are at the end of it. I hope you had a lot of value in this one. I hope you guys staying safe. I hope now you understand exactly what are the keyword research, how to be able to use Helium 10 for it. And I really appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys being here all the time. I appreciate you being very got my back, and I really thank you for that. And guys, we have nothing to do here except just keep going, keep being persistent, keep building this business. Is one of the best opportunities. If you find another opportunity that can make you that much money, please let me know what it is. I'm not telling you this is the only way. I have been looking to optimize my journey, looking into stocks, looking into flipping stuff. But I still all the time brings me to Amazon, because it's much recession proof. Is going to help us to be able to build a good business. And for sure, it's going to be a different strategy. Hopefully, not hopefully, I think it's going to be maybe a little bit of different strategy moving into the new life and going back to normal after this recession. But I believe still one of the best opportunities out there, especially with all those new Prime members that Amazon collecting. Especially now, everyone knows now, even a toothpick, toothbrush, whatever toothpaste. They can buy their groceries. They can buy their medicine, everything from Amazon, which is going to bring them to Amazon and makes them stronger and makes Amazon stronger. And they're gonna create this habit for them to buy from Amazon all the time. And as we say, to create a habit is going to take you 2 weeks, but to create a lifestyle, it takes you 2 months to 3 months. So if this lockdown goes over 2 months or 3 months, that's a lifestyle. So it's going to be their lifestyle and the new norm. So guys, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Keep grinding, keep doing it, and please subscribe and like the channel so we can show up in the ranking. So I love you. Stay safe, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Take care, everybody.